Olivia Rodrigo dropped so many hints about her new era and even confirmed that she was working on her new album throughout 2025. So get comfy and let's go over everything we know so far, as well as some of my own personal predictions. Throughout the second half of 2025, Olivia did this festival run. It was called the Guts Tour Spilled, and at each show she would wear an encore t-shirt that fans think had either lyrics on them or track titles. Let's pull up these shirts, let's pull up the evidence. So this shirt here says, "Don't forget to subscribe." Do you see what I did there? Did that sound natural? Because I can't help but feel like it didn't. I will admit, I wrote that down ahead of time. But basically, Olivia's encore shirts became pretty significant during the Guts World Tour. Every night she would wear a new tank top that had either a pun or a reference to the city or the country that she was in. But it was just like a really fun thing for fans to look forward to towards the end of the show. I feel like it shows that like she knows this is something that fans are going to pay attention to. She knows that they're going to read whatever is on her shirt. They're excited for it. They're anticipating it. She's got that attention. And you're going to put lyrics or track titles where you know there's going to be attention. Just saying. I'll show you the encore shirts. I just think some of these are a bit fishy. So we have "Visit your town like a tourist." Now to me, when I read this, I think she's dating Louis Partridge, who is from the UK. I believe London, therefore she would be visiting his town like a tourist. Do you know what I mean? We've got New York City, Never Looked So Blue, Melt With You, Hop the Fence in the Park. I couldn't imagine finding these shirts in like a Forever 21, you know? Sometimes they come out with some out of the gate phrases, and I love the creativity, but this just feels very intentional, you know. The biggest confirmation for me that these encore shirts did mean something is that during her final show, her final festival show, she wore an encore shirt that was red and had a 3 on it, hinting at her 3rd album. Also the fact that fans think the album is going to be red themed. I'm actually on theme today as well. As much as this confirms, yes, her 3rd studio album is on the way, it's probably going to be red themed, to me, it's almost confirming as well that, yeah, these encore shirts are hints. They are little Easter eggs. My personal prediction / analysis is that these are lyrics. I don't necessarily think these are track titles. Like, they could be, but maybe a mix, but definitely not all titles. Like, I just don't know if Hop the Fence in the Park, like, I'm not trying to single it out, but it's really just, it's for whatever reason really connected with me, and I don't like hopping fences. I've got short legs. Like, I don't think that would be a track title. Watch it be a title though. The fact that she wore a shirt saying, "Did you get that hint?" I feel mocked. And also, while we're on the topic of the Guts World Tour Spilled, her festival run, I also think that this was kind of like a sense check for potential stadiums. And I think she would do an amazing job at performing in stadiums. Like, this whole festival run was crazy. She is an insane performer. Like, I just think she's incredible. No wonder she can hop a fence. Like, she can do anything. Okay, we're going to talk about potential album names now, what we think it could be called, etc. Let's start with Luckgate. With luck, of course, being a potential name for the album. So why do we think it's luck? It's 4 letters if it's the 4-letter rule.
I mean, I love a 4-letter word. I think they're really powerful, and there's something really cool about like an all caps 4-letter word.
Olivia posted a photo of like a tarot card, I think it is, and it has the word luck on it. Why did that one stick out to you, Olivia? Why'd you take a photo and post it? She can't answer because she's not here. She mentioned the word luck on stage a few times. There was one thing for me when she was going to bring out Ed Sheeran on stage. She mentioned loving English boys. I'll insert the clip.
And as luck would have it, I also really love English boys.
Now, as luck would have it, I know this sounds crazy, but I need you to just lock in with me here. I just cannot think of a single time I have genuinely said as luck would have it. I don't know, I just think it's an odd thing to choose to say, okay? But I don't know, I just think it's like a strange choice of wording. So I'm just editing this video and I find it so funny that my reasoning as to why luck must be the name is because Olivia said it in a sentence, and I would never say that. Like, wouldn't be caught dead saying that. Sorry gal, has to be the name of your album. I do think it was an interesting choice of words. I do feel like it sounded kind of intentional, the fact that she like dropped that word in there. But the way I described it was just like, I'd never say that. It has to be an album hint. Who would be caught dead saying that? So basically she did this final show for Guts. It was like this acoustic concert. I would have loved to go. I live in Australia. I'm not mad that it was in New York City. I'm not mad that my dream is to go to New York City and I couldn't go. I got to basically watch it online. I was on a Granny live stream. At this show, the dress that she wore was giving like 4-leaf clover party. Like if someone said come to we're throwing a 4-leaf clover party, wear a dress, I would pick this dress. It's stunning, by the way. I'm obsessed with it. I love it. It's giving luck. But yeah, that's just my thought process on that one. I can't wait for this video to be shown to generations to come. So why the album might not be named Luck, fans think it goes against the red aesthetic that we're assuming this album's gonna be, which I will be diving more into soon, so just buckle in for that one. And also there's the fact that I'm clutching at straws, and this is just a theory, and it could definitely not be named Luck. Or maybe she considered it a couple months ago and now she's not gonna name it that. But this is just a strong theory for me. There were other theories. There was like the name Burn, people thought Brit, people thought Arch, and because these are such like fan theory based ideas, I'm not going to go over all of them in this video, but I can do a fan theory video if you would like me to, and I can deep dive on all of those because it's fun to dream. Dreams are free, and that's why we're here. Luck is just what I predict and what I think is quite likely and that I've seen a lot of. So also people thought Star. I thought Star. People thought I am people. I actually delivered some fake news on TikTok. Momentarily I told everyone that the album was called Star because it sounded like she said that in her performance of Brutal, but I don't actually think she did. I was like in the moment that was my truth. Like I honestly thought that was the case, and upon reflection probably fake news. But sometimes you got to get it wrong to get it right. So I'll leave that one there. Album aesthetics. So the album is definitely going to be red. It's definitely going to be red. One of the first hints we got was when Olivia was doing her What's in My Bag video for British Vogue, and she said that red is her new favorite color.
I love red. It's my new fave color.
Now, we know previously purple was her favorite color. It was the whole branding like behind Sour and Guts. But during her festival run, it shifted to red. Like she was using a lot of red visuals. She was wearing a lot of red. Then her website had a bit of a glow up. Not a glow up, like was beautiful before and is beautiful after, but a lot of it changed to red. Like her logo is now red. So many facets of the site are now red. But there's some red going on. Got a bit of red going on, you know what I mean?
Some blue going on. Where's that? I don't know. I like a little edge and a little pop in my hair.
And for me, it's just like red is my new favorite color. Like, spell it out for us, why don't you? Put it on a t-shirt for us, why don't you? Like, and then of course, she actually did put on a t-shirt for us. Like genuinely, she did. Anyway, next we have confirmation of the album. So in a video Olivia did with American Express, she said that she was working on her new album.
Now I'm home and I'm working on my new album.
And there are even photos of her in the studio. So she's not hiding it. She posted that on Instagram. It's no secret, you know what I mean? Now, my final predictions. What does all this mean? I think the album will come out in the first, probably quarter of the year. I think Feb. I think a lot of people are leaning towards a Feb release. A tour announcement towards the second half of the year, or maybe midway through. And I think it's all go. So I think she will release an album. But yeah, that is all. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know if I missed anything. Thank you for watching. Make sure that you subscribe for more, and let me know if there's anything else you want me to cover. I'll see you next time. Bye.